NASA just uncovered something super spooky on Mars, and honestly, it's flying under the radar. This isn't your typical mission update. We're talking about info that could totally change how we see our cosmic buddy out there. Exciting, right? What on earth could NASA have discovered that's so shocking and mind-blowing? Seriously, it could totally flip our understanding of life in the universe upside down. You definitely want to stick around for this one. This discovery might just flip everything you thought you knew about life on Mars and beyond upside down. For ages, scientists thought Mars was just a barren wasteland, a lifeless, cold, dusty place with nothing but old, extinct volcanoes. But guess what? Things are changing. What if everything we thought we knew about Mars is totally off base, huh? Recent findings suggest Mars might not be as lifeless as we once thought. The InSight lander, chilling on Mars since 2018, just spotted something really weird underground. These findings, those seismic waves, might just mean Mars is still alive and kicking. NASA's InSight lander has been rocking those seismometers to check out Mars's inner activity, especially those seismic waves. It's like listening to the heartbeat of the red planet. These waves are popping up because of huge underground shifts, and scientists are still scratching their heads trying to figure it all out. What's really shaking things up with these seismic events? Let's dive into some theories. One possibility is that Mars is still rocking some tectonic activity. Imagine shifting plates deep beneath the surface, just like what we've got going on here on Earth. That's a pretty controversial idea. I mean, we've always thought Mars was just sitting there, totally geologically dormant. You know, another way to think about it is molten magma shifting around under the crust. It's like the Earth's got its own hidden lava dance party going on. That could totally mean Mars has a live core. This discovery would flip our whole understanding of the planet upside down. A warm, lively space might just be the perfect spot for weird microbes or funky chemistry to thrive. Now, things get even stranger. Studying the atmosphere of Mars has led scientists to detect methane, which is super exciting. This gas really gets everyone buzzing when it comes to the search for life. Methane is a gas that typically comes from living things. Life is full of surprises, right? Whether it's tiny microbes, vibrant plants, or cool animals, methane just pops up as a byproduct of life. Finding methane on Mars might just mean there's some tiny life chilling out below the surface. Before we dive in and get super excited, let's take a moment to think about something important. What if that methane isn't even from living stuff? It could totally be coming from some chemical reactions with water and rock or even volcanic activity. It might not seem like it at first, but trust me, it's a big hint that there's a lot going on under the surface. There's one more twist to this story. Methane levels on Mars go up and down, spiking in some areas. That pattern is exactly what we'd expect if biological processes were at play, just like how methane levels on Earth change based on where animals or plants are hanging out. It's pretty fascinating to think about. Could these crazy seismic activities and methane bursts actually mean there's life hiding deep underground on Mars? Mars is a tough place. I mean, we're talking freezing temps, barely any atmosphere, and radiation that could fry you. But guess what? Underneath all that, things could be totally different. Scientists think there could be hidden lakes of liquid water lurking beneath Mars' icy surface. This could totally be an awesome spot for microbial life, especially in areas where volcanic heat or other cool internal processes keep liquid water nice and warm. Some researchers are actually saying that these weird methane emissions might hint at microbial life managing to survive in the tough conditions on Mars. Can you believe it? Maybe they're hanging out deep down in Mars's crust, just chilling. You know, it's all about finding those places where life can really thrive. Just think about how huge this discovery could be for us. Finding life on Mars, even if it's just a tiny microbe, would totally flip our perspective on life here on Earth and across the entire universe. Can you imagine? It would totally validate one of the biggest questions in science. Are we really alone out there in the vast cosmos? Astrobiologists would be absolutely thrilled. This discovery could totally spark fresh research opportunities. Life on Mars opens up this wild idea that there could be life hanging out in other corners of the universe. Imagine tiny creatures chilling on moons of Jupiter or Saturn, or even on far-off planets in distant star systems. This discovery could totally change the game for us. It makes us rethink everything, from where life on Earth began to what the future holds for space exploration. It could totally kick off a whole new chapter in space colonization. NASA's discoveries are just the start. What if Mars has even more secrets waiting to be uncovered? We might be super close to finding proof that life once thrived on Mars, or who knows? Maybe it's still hanging out there, just waiting for us to stumble upon it. NASA's super excited about launching even more missions to explore Mars's surface and what's beneath it. These upcoming missions are super exciting. They'll use some really cool tools to drill deep into the Earth's crust. The goal? To hunt for signs of life and figure out the planet's geologic history. You never know what surprises are waiting just around the corner. Could Mars really be hiding some form of life beneath its surface? Or are these cool discoveries just some natural stuff we can't quite figure out yet? Drop a comment with alien if you think there's life hanging out on Mars, or maybe you've got a wild theory of your own. Let's hear it below. What's your take on this? Seriously, what do you think is hiding beneath the surface of Mars? One thing's for sure. Mars is just getting started with its surprises. Seriously, we've only scratched the surface of its wild mysteries, and there's so much more to discover. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your buddies, and hit that subscribe for all the latest as we dive into the awesome mysteries of space and Mars. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Keep your eyes on the stars and keep exploring.